Okay, you guys, I just got in my car, and first impressions after driving the other car for a little while and not driving this car for probably maybe 6 weeks, 5-6 weeks. So mechanical, like I can feel everything. I feel so connected to the car, which is amazing. And I'm reminded of like how this car works, you know what I mean? Like the feel of the steering wheel is very, you know, heavier because it's, you know, not as electronically controlled, and like the gear shifting and just hearing everything and feeling everything. It's just like, I just can't believe I daily drove this for so long. It's such a manual, for lack of a better word, vehicle where you really have to be engaged with it and really pay attention. It's so satisfying driving this car. I feel also like smaller because it's a smaller blueprint, and like I feel like I'm more of taking up more space in the vehicle itself because it's a smaller interior and greenhouse, I guess you would call that. But right now I'm going up to Hayfields. I am considering this like the first Hayfields day of the year, of the season. So excited to take this car out, and the nostalgia that it just brings, and I'm just excited for the season. It makes me so emotional thinking about like how much I've done with this car, like all the memories that I've had, and like how much I've like really done, and how far I've gone, and like how many miles I've driven with this car, and like how many places I've been, how many people I've met. It's just such a connecting thing, and I love it. So I'm excited to take it out today and enjoy it. You know what I realized is I don't think I updated you guys on what happened with the 996. So when I started it and I had those issues back in December, I actually thought it was the battery. That was the original theory, that it had to do something with the battery. So I was about to order another battery, and then I brought it into my mechanic, and he actually called me when it was in that night and said, hey, do you have another key? And I said, no, I only have one key, which actually I should probably figure out. And I was like, I only have one key. He goes, oh, it might be your ignition lock. So this is a problem on the 996s. I know somebody that has had a problem with the ignition lock before on a 996 turbo. Once we replaced the ignition lock, it started up again and didn't die. Basically, it was dying because I think it was thinking that it was theft. So once you started it, it would immediately cut it off as like a theft deterrent, cut off the power so that you couldn't drive away. So that's what was happening. So the ignition lock has been replaced, and then also once that was replaced, the mechanic took it for a test drive after to make sure everything worked okay, and the fuel pump was going. And so once we replaced the fuel pump and the ignition lock, everything has been great. Granted, the car has been kind of hibernating, I would call it, in the garage a little bit since I got my other car. So I got a 2018 Mercedes E400 Coupe 4MATIC. That is my new daily. Love it. And it's nice to kind of give this car a little bit of a break. This car has been chilling in the garage on a battery tender for the last 5-6 weeks. So that's why I'm out today kind of driving it, which has been really nice. Definitely brings me back to a lot of memories with this car and how much I really drove it. And I love how it all comes back. The feeling, the smells, the sounds. Yeah, really emotionally connected to this car for sure. So yeah, so I just went out today up to Hayfields, as you saw, and then I stopped at this other kind of side of the road place. A lot of people were like motorcyclists, bicyclists, and then other car, you know, people that are out for a drive will stop. So I just stopped there, caught up with my friend Victoria. We had a nice chat, and now I'm just gonna drive home, and that's my Sunday. So thanks for following along. I'll see you guys in the next video.